Hello, my name is Ryan Watson. I'm with Modern Fold Chicago, project manager. Here today we're going to talk about a confidential healthcare client and their operable walls. Behind me we've got Modern Fold Acousti-Clear 51. It's a single panel, acoustically rated at 51 STC. We've also incorporated a 3070 ADA compliant pass door with panic hardware. So this system is fully glazed. It's a 4-inch thick, very narrow profiles, allowing greatest visibility, most glass as far as the operable wall systems go. Has automatic bottom seals. I'll go ahead and I'll set it up for you. So with the first panel, we have an automatic top seal, and we've got operable bottom seals. This is the 3070 pass door with the lever handle, and on the opposite side, we have panic hardware. So up here, just take note, we've got our automatic top seal projection. So as I push the panel into the jamb, there's a set of springs and levers that'll actually push that projection out towards the back and push the seals up towards the top, so we have an acoustic closure. So we'll come back and we'll set the bottom seals in just a minute. So this one has a top and bottom seal projection, so they both operate the same. They'll interface with the adjacent panel. You push them and you set them in place. All the panels are single panels, so they have 2 carriers in the top corner of each panel. So you can see we have the 2 stack tracks. That allows them to stack offset away from the center line. For this application, though, they didn't want the panels centered. It would have been a little more simplistic structurally speaking, as well as operationally. But if they centered them, they would have lost some of the window view overlooking some of Chicago's Park District offerings. So we've used just a standard clear glass on both sides with a RAL powder coated finish. It gives them some separation with the acoustics, but also allows the visual that they can see when lunch is ready after the meeting, or there's still that inclusiveness with the glass. So our last panel is a expandable panel. So we'll pull it out. This vertical nosing will telescope out once we get it in place and lock the whole wall in place. So we use this little Z-shaped hand tool, insert it into the escutcheon, crank it out counterclockwise. Just enough to where it snugs up the wall. Now we can go address the acoustic seals in the pass door. So we'll open up the pass door, and we've got some escutcheons at each side that will use this extended tool, cranking these clockwise to lower the bottom seal. And we're good to go. So with this, the reason that we do the bottom seals for the lead panel with the pass door first is because if we retracted all the panels, they're actually holding this panel in place and stabilizing it. So if we raise these without any of these panels here, with this pass door that's behind me, weighs a couple 100 pounds, it would throw the whole door out of whack. So up here is where I was telling you a little bit about before with the what we call a weldment. It's basically all the stack track. So we've got our brackets, they go back up to the steel. And the steel was put in specifically just for this operable wall, and this is just the steel in the stack. We have a similar, they've got a WT flange that they've got going column to column, so they'll probably have another one above the center line of the door that's going to go all the way across. So again, to retract it, we'll use the crank handle, insert it in. We'll go clockwise to retract the nose. And you'll know when to stop because you'll feel it stop. You don't need to over crank it. And all the seals are automatic, so we just pull back. And with this one, or where the carriers are, we've got one in the back corner above this track, and then you've got one here. So once we get them in, there we go. Each panel is several hundred pounds, but they're pretty easy to operate. As you know, I'm doing it with one hand. It's just getting them into the intersections, requires a little finesse.